Everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I just want to put a big disclaimer that a lot of the stuff I'm going to talk about, there is going to be a video that is posted about it. I'm going to post every single video in the description down below of what you actually want to see with the gameplay, but this is some of the granular notes that I did miss in some of my videos, just because some of it was very minute and just trying to capture all that data when you don't have it available to you, well, is a little bit more of a struggle to gather. Now, I'm going to cover every change, going to go as high level, and also going to have this link in the description down below for all of you guys to take a look at. But this is a season I'm actually truly excited about. This is going to be my most favorite season for Apex coming up here, just because of all the changes. I think the remastered Legend classes is going to be the most interesting, that we have Assault, Recon, Skirmisher, Controller, and Support. Again, I'll have it in the description down below, but the class perks on a high level, Assault gets more ammo and access to red bins. Those are the mini maps, so you can see those. The Skirmisher reveals care packages while they're in the air, and it also lets you know if somebody picks them up. The Recon class will survey beacons at enemy locations, so this is similar to Crypto's place, where you hit the beacon, it shows where everyone's at, and it also warns opponents that you just scanned the beacon. The other one is also Controller, Ring Console, meaning you get to find out where the next zone is. And then, of course, Support, you get to craft banners, access blue bins. So crafting banners meaning that once a banner is timed out, you don't necessarily have to worry about somebody, camping your banner. I mean, you just go get them out the crafter and then you go res them. So it just costs 30 points. So just as an FYI, in the description down below. Team Deathmatch, I'm posting 2 videos today on this. One of them is going to be both of them are technically no commentary. One of them is where it's a round where I had 8,000 plus damage as well as 31 eliminations. I started to struggle towards the end. And then the other ones are about 4K damage apiece. So pretty solid, not too bad. Now, TDM, the way it works is you have 6 players versus 6. It's a best of 3 rounds, so if you win 2 rounds, overall winner. There is care packages that come down. Full on TDM works very much like Control, where you can see your best loadout from close range, long range. You get to choose, and the maps that are in rotation, I believe at the moment from what we played, they're from arenas. It's Skull Town as well as Habitat and also Mirage Voyage. So don't worry, even though arenas is going away, then we have that. But also mixtape, so rotation of permanent modes such as Control, Deathmatch, and Gun Run are always going to be in rotation to complement the BR experience. So it means that we'll kind of get a rotation. Now the new gun I covered yesterday, which is a Nemesis rifle, I want you guys to check out in the description down below for the Nemesis rifle. You guys should just see straight up gameplay. And also in the TDM round, I do have gameplay of it as well. That was in the no commentary one, so you guys should check that out. This is new. This is the anniversary collection event. The month is also, this is the 4th year of Apex Legends. I think it's a very important year. We've talked about this in my other video, how I believe this is one of the most important years, as releasing just new stuff doesn't necessarily make the game better. We're in the point of Apex Legends, or a game cycle, where this is where a game becomes a cultural icon or starts to dwindle out. I'm confident this game is going to become bigger and even better as it keeps going, but hey, I could be wrong. But at the same time, that's why you're watching the video. You're excited about Apex Legends. So firing range updates, some of the biggest ones. I cover this also in a full video where you can actually see the target dummies move. The biggest things: unlimited ammo, target dummies moving, and adjusting speeds, and also hit markers, as well as just more information. I still think this is a base, just the beginning. I want more. I want more, maybe doors. I want to have them go through doors. I want them to hold doors. I want to be able to have more control, even more control, but hey, I'm just being picky, okay? Orientation matches. You're new to the Outlands, so they have orientation match for new player where they party up against some bots before joining a regular match and queuing. I think this is really cool. I'll cover this in a whole separate video. Nobody really knows what this looks like quite yet. I'm excited to try this out. Patch notes, what you all came here for. So the gold bolt is on the ground. I have a video that's going to cover everything for that as well. The biggest idea of it is that it just reloads automatically while sliding. You don't have to ADS like you did with the kinetic feeder, slide jump, and it's insane. Care package rotation, Hemlock is going in, Rampage returns to the floor. Weapon crafting rotation as well. Longbow DMR enters the crafter, Volt SMG enters the crafter, and the Scout and the SMG return to the floor. The Nemesis, Rampage PK, Wingman R99 are the new gold weapons. The Anvil receiver removed from floor loot and crafting. I actually did not realize that. Interesting. Well, that's an update. The hammer points already added to floor and crafting. Wow, okay. We're back with that. I didn't realize that was happening. That's cool. So the car SMG I did mention was reduced by 1 point of damage, as the R99 was increased by 1 point of damage. Assault rifles significantly reduced hipfire accuracy. So we talked about this in the Nemesis rifle video, so I want to highlight that there. The Hemlock Burst AR, damage increased to 23, so definitely a buff, as well as a headshot multiplier. Improved recoil, so it's easier to control. Didn't really need that. It was already pretty busted, so pretty solid. The massive spread pattern adjusts to be tighter, increased projectile size, same with the Peacekeeper, same with the EVA 8. Shotguns across the board, projectile size at close range has been buffed, so we get more consistent feel. The Rampage damage is reduced, and this is natural because it's now not in the care package, so from 28 to 26. Now, the Legends, this is some of the stuff. Some of the stuff I honestly didn't even catch in the videos, but it's important to highlight. The passive, you can hear the audio. It's slow delayed, and the look indicator is very hard to see. The tactical as well no longer shows full body scan of scan targets. Interesting. The ultimate also no longer reveals on initiation. The duration reduced 30 seconds to 25 seconds, and also cooldown increased from 120 seconds to 180. So a massive nerf to Seer. Same with Bloodhound. The White Ravens will now occasionally spawn near Bloodhounds when no enemies are around. This is going to indicate where opponents are at. Using the White Raven will recover 25% tactical and ultimate charge. Scanning White Raven will fully refund the tactical charge as well. This is essentially a newer passive, because the reason why is that the tactical reduced body scan from 3 seconds to 1. The diamond target on scan enemy is also unchanged. The ultimate no longer recharges. You'll launch with the White Raven, and killing an opponent while in the Beast of the Hunt will also trigger a White Raven as well. So interesting stuff. This is definitely a hit towards Bloodhound. The White Raven, I think, is still I'll have to see how it plays out, but it does run into walls. It does get stuck. I did cover that in a video. I'm still concerned how this is going to play out and how much of a buff it really is. So Mirage, passive. Mirage and its ally now remain cloaked after 3 seconds after revived, as long as you don't take out your weapon. Also, bamboozlers only get triggered by bullet fire and melee. Enemies who are bamboozled now receive notification on their screen. Bamboozle icon marker now tracks the bamboozle player movement, and bamboozle icon marker duration increased from 2.5 to 3.5. So that's interesting. So again, a bit of a buff to Mirage. Now, the passive insider knowledge. Pathfinder's passive benefits are no longer gained by scan survey beacons. Pathfinder's passive benefits, ultimate charge, and cooldowns are now gained by revealing care packages by the skirmisher ability. So let's switch to the skirmisher ability. That's interesting. I still want a passive. I've said this many times. I said in my other video, it doesn't really feel like a passive, but okay, we'll run with it. Ultimate zipline gun, max range increased by 60%, max speed increased by 66%. Acceleration and exit speed adjustments, target improvements, including updated visual audio cues. It can no longer place the end station on out-of-bounds zones. Wraith dimensional portal is increased double, so around 150, 152. Portal duration reduced from 60 seconds to 45 seconds. So a bit of a nerf there. I didn't know about that one. Wraith now increased speed over time when creating longer portals, which is a buff, so that's awesome. Horizon, we talked about this as well. The weapon spread is a lot more dramatic. Increased vertical speed as well by 10%. Lifeline also got a buff. The passive reduced the slowdown penalty when actually initiating the revive, and decreased the care package animation from 14 seconds to 8 seconds, so about double the speed coming down. So pretty nice. Increased the deployment range of also the care package. The rank rotation every 24 hours, the maps are going to change. The live API, so this is a new API. Listening to gameplay events and program interacting with Apex Legends support. Okay, I don't know what all this means, but maybe for custom matches? I don't know. Somebody in the comment section is going to have to break this down. I'm not necessarily a web developer. Quality of light map rotation previews coming up. Players can now be on any team in gun run. Cool. Increase the odds of becoming Team Nessie in gun run. That sounds cool. Team Nessie are now viewable to all teams. Added damage to the scoreboard and control. Nice. I think that's a good change. When in the firing range, players now regain full health and shields when they reselect their legend. Nice. That's awesome. Okay. That's good. Ability to ping for optic, even if the optic attachment slot is filled. Slightly increased audio for enemies attaching, writing zip rails. It's good because the zip rails are a lot larger now. Just minor changes and fixes across the board. I don't know. I'm going to leave this in the description. I don't want to keep this video too long. It seems like a lot of quality of life changes here specifically, but I'll let you guys come in and take a look in the description down below for all of this. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. There's a lot of content today. Be patient with me because I know it's going to blow up your feed. I'm going to be posting a lot of shorts as well on a lot of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you guys all in the next video.